creative director at Xolewa, and I need to let you know that I cannot bake to save my life. I do not know anything about baking. I don't know. I just know that they use flour. That's all. Yeah, but when it comes to cake toppers, I know a lot about cakes. I have customers saying, 8 inch cheesecake, this buttercream, red velvet. I know all that. In fact, I usually say I am a taster. I know what a good cake tastes like, but I do not know how it is done. So today I want to tell you a story, like I said, the story of Omolewa, how I started, where we are now, and what the future holds for us. In 2016, I moved to Lagos. I moved to Lagos from Ibadan. Um, there's a saying amongst my friends that Ibadan people, we come to Lagos to take it by force. I don't know if we have Ibadan people in the house. We come to Lagos to take it by force, right? And that is what I came to do. A friend of mine who is also a baker, she asked me to come to Lagos. That, Lewa, if you come to Lagos, you will make it in this Lagos. So prior to coming to Lagos, I used to make beaded jewelries, blinged phone cases, and other blinged accessories, right? So when I came to Lagos, I went a step further by buying a cutting machine just so that I can customize my goods. But bear in mind that I had never heard anything about cake top. I did not know what that was. This was in 2016, right? So, like I said, I lived with my friend who is a baker, and she came to me one day and said, look at this thing. They call it cake topper. The customer wants it. I know that you can do it because I had all the materials needed to make that cake topper. Like I was equipped, but I didn't even know I was already equipped for that. So I looked at it. Okay, it's glittered. I know how to use glitter. I have glue. And I just put everything together and it was beautiful. I'm not saying that you're going to make it on your first try, right? But in that case, it was beautiful, right? And she loved it. Everybody loved it. The customer loved it, and she posted it on Instagram. I got an opportunity, right, that day, and I seized that opportunity to enter the baking industry. From that one cake topper, I'm where I am today. So I'm going to say something. Do not wait until you have plenty money, to start that opportunity. Make the most of the resources available to you at the time, when you want to start that business. It could be anything, just make the most of your resources. And I did not stop at that one cake topper. Social media has really helped, it really helped the business. It has brought us to where we are today, right? My friend posted that cake topper. I remember it was a blue glitter topper. The name on it was Tosin. You know, she posted it on Instagram, and from there, a lot of other people saw us and reached out. Our followership skyrocketed. We were getting calls. I had only one phone, of course. My personal phone and my business phone was the same. It took a long time for me to remove myself from that because I'm like, other people cannot talk to my customers the way I want to talk to them. It took a long time, but here we are. Um, like I said, social media, Instagram to be exact, it gave us the visibility that we needed, right, for people to see us and for also us to connect to other people. So social media is a key factor in every business, if I can say that. Do not despise humble beginnings. I didn't get here. Exo did not get here. A lot of people say Zo Bailewa. It is actually XO Bailewa, and it means extraordinary Bailewa. Yeah. So Exo Bailewa did not get here overnight. It took years of hard work, consistency, and even failure, to get to where we are now. Now I say Exo Bailewa is a baker's best friend. 6 years ago, I started with glittering paper toppers, but we have moved to printed toppers, cartoon character sets. I want to ask, I believe everybody here who is a baker knows what a cake topper is, right? We all use it at one point or the other. And then it makes our cakes really beautiful. So we started with printed toppers, or rather, paper toppers. We moved to cartoon characters. We moved to 3D, and even because of my passion and dedication to my craft, I watch YouTube a lot. When I first came to Lagos, I used all my money to buy data because I'm always watching YouTube. So because of this, I learned about the laser machine and I was really fascinated by it. So I saved up a lot of money and I bought it. After buying this laser machine, I didn't use it for like 6 months because there was no support. I didn't know how to put it on. It's very technical. I didn't know the first thing about it. So every day I would watch YouTube, go back there, it never worked. But thank God one day I found someone that could operate it and I started using it. So from this I would say you do not have to get it right the first time. Feel free to make mistakes. Winston Churchill said, continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlock our potential. You need to be consistent. Don't give up at the slightest provocation. Work hard at it every day. You'll be surprised what you'll learn from or achieve from your mistakes. So from paper toppers, we moved to acrylic cake toppers. And we have even gone beyond making cake toppers. We make apparels for not only bakers, for everyone. When I was coming here today, the first thing I saw was Debbie Exceptional. She was wearing a t-shirt made by Xolewa. And that made me feel very proud, very happy, right? And not only apparels, we make a lot of things. We were into the printing and packaging, craft items, phone frames, and many more. All this sprung up from making that one cake topper. Imagine I was lazy that day, or I wanted to go out, and I said, "Oh, I don't have time. I don't know how to make it." I believe that I may not be here today, but I'm glad I seized that opportunity and I got it done. Um, it has been it has been a fantastic journey for me. It has been a roller coaster. Last year, 2011, 2021, last year, we were going to be 5 years. And it's a milestone for me. I really wanted to do something. But that was the worst year ever. In fact, I put up a post that will be closing for 2 weeks because I didn't know what more to do. I had exhausted everything. I would cry every day. I would shout, I would scream. I didn't know what I thought maybe I'll go and marry and I would go and live with my husband. Because I was tired. I didn't know what to do. And then customers called me and they said, "Ah, what was happening? Don't go, just keep at it." And I am grateful for all my customers. They are like Daddy Sola said, customers are the reasons we have business. So we have to be nice to them. I see my customers here, they are smiling. They don't scare she's here, she's smiling. It's not like we do not make mistakes, right? But you have to give it your all. You have to show up every day. You have to show up for your business every day. Change is the only constant thing in the world. The world keeps on evolving, and Exobilewa will be evolving with it, which leads us to what the future holds for Exobilewa. I'm constantly looking for, if you follow me on Instagram, you see how we have evolved from making one thing to another thing, to yet another thing. And all this revolves around what we have always done, cake toppers, frame, printing, branding. Um, Another important thing for me is that I save a lot. In fact, I usually say piggy vest. I don't know if you know what piggy vest is. Piggy vest is my best friend. I cannot say anything without saying piggy vest. It has helped me to save a lot of money. I always put back into my business. That new clothes can wait, that hair can wait, that shoe can wait, put back into your business first, because your business is the reason that you are even thinking of buying that new iPhone. I used an iPhone 6 when I was in 400 level. I used it 4 years after, right? I left 400 level. Like, it was not a priority for me. As long as it still works, there's no need to change it. I didn't say, oh, Xolewa is making money now. The next thing is to go and buy iPhone or to go and, no, all these things will come. But make sure you are putting back into the business, because that's the reason, you are even having that money. So I save a lot, and I save a lot because when I find something new that I want to do, I have enough, to fund it, or at least enough to start that new thing. So that is why I save a lot. And I believe that that would also work, for everybody if you learn to save. Omolewa, we want to be your one-stop shop for printing, branding, and crafting, from designing your logos, to packaging your products. We're really working hard to be a big part of everyone's business. And we are also looking to start a training and internship program. Jadesola mentioned something about internship. You are not just learning for 3 days or 6 days. You are there in the day-to-day of the business. You are seeing how things are done. You are well informed. You know which one you want to pick when you are done with your internship program. So that's why we are going to start our internship program. Finally, I would like to leave you with these words. If you want something, you have to work for it. You can be anything you want to be as long as you are ready to work for it. Because with God, all things are possible. And there's a common saying that goes, heaven help those who help themselves. Even the Holy Book supports that, where it says, work and pray. So everything is by work, is by hard work. No shortcut to success. You have to work for it. Thank you very much, everybody.